Hey folks, Dan the Man with Ralston Acres. Got another video for you. Let's get right on into it. You know, one of the things that I like to think about when I'm sitting back at the end of the day, or maybe it's the beginning of the day, and talking about my Christmas tree farm and what my sales might be and how to get prepared and everything, is to think about marketing. You know, when we're doing a Christmas tree farm, you've got to be, as borrowing something from Yogi Berra, I guess, 100% Christmas tree farmer, 100% marketer. So you've got to be able to do both. So I started thinking, well, let's do a video about marketing. So just so that we won't bury the lead story, as they say, let's talk about marketing a second. Marketing your products here at a Christmas tree farm is very, very important. You know, your customers are out there and they're excited about Christmas season coming on, and maybe they do or maybe they don't know that you provide an experience with your Christmas tree farm that they need to have. It's sort of like, okay, here's the need, let's solve the need type of thing. And you've got to market your product in front of the customer. So this is just a little something here, a real short video about marketing. Now, one of the things that I always bring up is to apply to all the customer's senses like hearing, sight, smell, taste, that senses. And what you want to do is to be able to encourage them, number one, to come and experience what we have for them to do at the Christmas tree farm. You know, yeah, they can get a Christmas tree just about anywhere, but when they come to the farm, they get the experience of, you know, being with family, coming out, getting a cup of hot chocolate, going out in the field and cutting a tree, you know, and having good times out there, letting us not make the experience bad by going and picking the tree up and helping them prepare the tree for their ride home. All these things go into the marketing aspect of a Christmas tree farm. Now, then again, this video is not intended to encompass everything about marketing. You know, I've had marketing experience, but I'm not going to be able to do it in the time frame that we've got on the video. So I'm just going to sort of hit some of the high spots here on marketing. First thing you want to do is to provide a good area for them to come onto the farm. Well, maybe back up. Not just coming onto the farm. Let's let them know about the farm. Let's do that first. Let's let them find out about the farm. Marketing your products here at a Christmas tree farm is very, very important. You know, your customers are out there and they're excited about Christmas season coming on, and maybe they do or maybe they don't know that you provide an experience with your Christmas tree farm that they need to have. It's sort of like, okay, here's the need, let's solve the need type of thing. And you've got to market your product in front of the customer. So this is just a little something here, a real short video about marketing. Now, one of the things that I always bring up is to apply to all the customer's senses like hearing, sight, smell, taste, that senses. And what you want to do is to be able to encourage them, number one, to come and experience what we have for them to do at the Christmas tree farm. You know, yeah, they can get a Christmas tree just about anywhere, but when they come to the farm, they get the experience of, you know, being with family, coming out, getting a cup of hot chocolate, going out in the field and cutting a tree, you know, and having good times out there, letting us not make the experience bad by going and picking the tree up and helping them prepare the tree for their ride home. All these things go into the marketing aspect of a Christmas tree farm. Now, then again, this video is not intended to encompass everything about marketing. You know, I've had marketing experience, but I'm not going to be able to do it in the time frame that we've got on the video. So I'm just going to sort of hit some of the high spots here on marketing. First thing you want to do is to provide a good area for them to come onto the farm. Well, maybe back up. Not just coming onto the farm. Let's let them know about the farm. Let's do that first. Let's let them find out about the farm. One of the first things we have to consider in the marketing is to let them know you're here. How do we do that? How do we let them know? I mean, you're a brand new farmer maybe, or maybe you've been farming for 2 or 3 years, and you're like, man, I certainly want to have more traffic. How can I do that? Well, advertise is the first thing that I would think of. And in order to advertise, you've got to have a budget. Well, do I need to spend money on TV ads and newspaper ads? Let me save you some time. Social media is the best place to spend your time and effort when you're marketing your tree farm. Social media, that's it. And if you work for a newspaper, I'm sorry, but that's just the way that everything's shaking out right now. That's the way it shook out for me, and that is social media. I do these videos. I do another video. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. And some of them are comical. Some of them are informative. But it gets out to people, and I ask them to share these videos, and that does help us get a customer base out here. Another thing is your road appearance. What do you look like from the road? Do you have a sign? Traffic going up and down the road all the time here. We're on a busy Highway 95 in Georgia, and you know that people see our sign and see the trees that we're growing out there in the front all the time. I make sure, if I can, that the fields are neatly mowed and everything looks good, so when they come by, they're thinking, oh, this is a great place to go and cut a Christmas tree, because look how neat it gets kept. Now, they hadn't seen the back 40, okay, but they see our show window here in the front. But advertising, you know, that is another part of it, you know, your physical presence. And I think another thing that enhances the experience, even before they get here, is become the Christmas tree expert in your area. In other words, if you are, if you're I know this is what I did, okay? I'm giving away a secret. Okay, it's a secret. I give it away. I contacted the local TV stations in my area. And I said, look, if you ever have a need at Christmas time to talk about Christmas trees or what people are doing with Christmas trees or how the market's looking for Christmas trees, I'm your man. Just give me a call. And surprisingly, they'll do that as a news story, and you don't have to pay the advertising fees that they might charge to somebody else that would come on and just, you know, charge them for a 1-minute ad or something. You're just a cut-in maybe on their news program or something, and you're just telling a little something general about that, and they'll say, if you want to find out more, contact Frost and Acres, da-da-da-da-da. And believe it or not, people see that. You're not going to get anything other than name exposure with that. Name exposure. That's the key, is just name exposure. So you got name exposure, you got the social media, you've got the traffic driving by, you've got word of mouth. Your past customers and friends and family will certainly tell others about you. With all those four, that seems to work and drive people to your farm. Now, that's marketing. Number one, get them here. Number two, when they get here, what are you going to do with them? Well, when they come in our door, we want to appeal to the 5 senses. Number one, we want to appeal to their sight. What do they see? Do they see excited employees? Do they see people dressed like, okay, I work at a Christmas tree farm? Do they see, or do they come in contact with friendly employees, able to give directions, this kind of thing? That's number one. That's the sight. Number two, when they come in your area, are they going to see some good Christmas trees? Are they going to see some good pre-cuts or some good areas that they can cut trees? Are they going to see how neat the place is kept? Those are sight issues that you immediately have. One of the things I always love, because we built our barn in 2022, I love it when people come in and they see all the lights and things that we've got. You know, it looks like a Hallmark movie in here. I mean, that's what I've been told. It costs enough, it should. No, I'm just kidding. But it does look very Christmassy. And when they walk in the front door, what I'm after is them to look around and go, wow, that is priceless. That is priceless. Because if you ever get that wow moment, you're on the right track. Then we want to look at the hearing, okay, the sense of hearing. Do they hear Christmas music? Do they hear excited people talking back and forth? I have people sometimes that might even start singing a Christmas carol. Do we hear anything that would make you think of Christmas and make you excited about being there? All right, the second, hearing, okay, that's good. What about taste? Ooh, taste and smell sort of go together here. I have a popcorn machine, and when they hit just outside our front door, they're going to smell popcorn popping. They're going to smell it. They're going to hear it, but they're going to smell it. And that brings back so many memories, pleasant memories of carnivals and shows and movies and things. And it just enhances the experience of knowing that there's fresh popcorn that's being, and we sell it here. Kettle corn, we sell that. We sell hot chocolate. They expect that. We sell some soft drinks, yes, waters, yes, but everything that they would expect at a Christmas tree farm, we try to provide here. So I've got the sight, I've got the hearing, I've got the smell and the taste. That's 4. What's the other one? Well, if you get those 4 out of 5, you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. Sight, touch. That's the 5th one, touch. When they come in and they see your pre-cuts, we store our pre-cuts right over here in little water troughs or little watering bowls so they can see they're in water. And they see that's sight, and they touch those trees to see how fresh they are. I tell people in the field, touch all you want. You can't get any fresher than what we've got out there. These right here usually have been cut, 10 days or a week or something like that before they're here. But we keep them in water like a flower. But they touch them, and I tell them, if you see one that the needles are not falling off when you grab it, then don't get that one. Get another one. That's a fresher. So they like that, but that's all 5 senses. So is all that a part of marketing? You betcha, it sure is. Well, that's good. Is there some other things that you do here at the farm that might enhance their experience and fall into the category of marketing? Let's look at it. Okay, we're in a gift shop right now, and that is, I think, a necessity if you're going to do this long term in the Christmas tree business, to have some kind of a gift shop. Now, in the gift shop, obviously it's bare right now. We don't have anything here, but ornaments, we have Christmas tree waterers, we have anything that goes with Christmas tree and Christmas tree accessories. We try to carry them here in the gift shop. It's just one more thing for people to look at and enhance the experience of being here. Now, what we try to do is to sort of give the people a route to follow. They're already gone through the barn door out here. They've seen the Christmas trees. They've got their Christmas tree. They come back in, and we route them through the wreath shop and the gift shop. So without having to fully stock this thing, I'm sort of giving you a picture of what would be in here. But basically, it's anything that goes with a Christmas tree we try to have here. Stands, you name it, it's in the gift shop. And I think if you don't have these add-ons, then you might be missing some income, and that's just a part of marketing. Here's another thing that I want to look at. Let me turn this video around. And I've got one of my helpers here, one of my workers, Abigail. Say hi, Abigail. That's Abigail. She works on a gift shop. She does the concessions. She does, which we'll talk about concessions in a minute, but gift shop, concessions, greeter. There's not much here she hasn't done other than being a cashier. And I'm not 100% sure she couldn't do that. But one of the things that we try to do is to make wreaths. Now, obviously, she can't make a wreath now because she don't have the material. But Abigail, what do you tell us? And you have to be a little bit loud. I'll try to stand close to you. What do you do when people come in here and they see you making a wreath? Do you show them how the wreath is made?
Yes, we can show them how we make them, and we can add on little add-ons to the wreaths and decorate it up a little bit. And we also make these little arrangements that can come in these little tubs right here, and they're just little. We can decorate it up, or we can decorate it down.
That is a very important add-on. People will say, well, I want a wreath. Well, okay, there's the naked wreath, so to speak. All right, then you put pine cones, and you put their little beads and berries and anything else that the customer wants on it. And that also goes to enhance the experience, because a lot of these wreaths they make right here. Is that right? And when they're making them, people will stop and look to see how are they made. And this is our wreath making table, and I'm not going to be able to show you exactly how each wreath is made, but it comes with a wire, the wire, the material, and it's put together right here. Just another something to enhance the experience, and again, that's part of marketing. Okay, another important part of our experience here, and I think it goes to marketing, is our concession stand. You know, when people come to the Christmas Tree Farm, they're going to want things like soft drinks, hot chocolate, popcorn. I talked about the popcorn a while ago, how they enhances the smell, and they love that. Kettle corn, Little Debbie treats, the little Christmas tree cakes. I don't know if you've ever seen those or not, but they're very popular. Cotton candy. I never would have thought that at Christmas Tree Farm. We sell out of that every year.
Gummy sticks.
Gummy sticks. I call it candy on a stick, is basically what it is. It's like a candy kebab. It's really what it might be. But all these things are products that add to the experience of being here on the Christmas Tree Farm. And, you know, let's face it, and if you work for a big box store, just tune me out right now, but you can't do that when you go to a lot of these places and get a Christmas tree. They just go in, see the tree, thank you, we'll see you later. You might even not even get a thank you. Here, you get the concession stand experience, you get the gift shop that you can see, you get the wreath shop that you can see, and you get your Christmas tree, all that. All this goes together in the experience of marketing your farm. And the more that people see this, I think the more successful your marketing program will be. So with that all said, that's all the time we have today, and I want to thank you. Please hit the subscribe button if you hadn't already subscribed to our channel, and also hit the like button. If you have anything else that you would like to know more about in the Christmas tree farming, if I can't find it, maybe I can research it to do it. We'll be happy to try to get that on for you. But until next time, we'll see you, and remember, this is farming around the Christmas tree.